So, if you're being harassed or anything at a con or online, the best idea is to report it. Don't ever just allow it to just happen and ignore it and hope that it doesn't, it just goes away. It's not going to go away. And if you see it happening to one of your friends or a fellow cosplayer, stand up and report it and tell them it's not okay. Because it is not okay. Now, at cons, I can tell you that I have had situations, but the only reason why I'm very hesitant about talking about it is because most males, like myself, do not report it. And for several reasons. Most women get targeted more often than the males do. And the men who do get targeted, yeah, we don't report it. And you know what? I think, first off, I'm going to take a stance and say I'm going to start reporting every time I see something happen or if I get targeted. And I don't get bullied, alright? I get interesting collection of people who don't know boundaries of what is okay to do. And this goes to the next topic, cosplay consent. So, sexual harassment is a huge situation, not only just online, but it's also at conventions. It's more seen at the conventions than I do see it online, but it is very large and it needs to stop. If a cosplayer has not said okay that you could take a picture of her or touch him or take a picture of him or whatever, you know what I mean. If they haven't said okay, it is not consent. Just because they're standing there and you want a picture of them, ask them. Don't just go, click. Yeah, I'm going to be a little bit goofy on this one because it does irritate me as much as it irritates me to see people judge other people based off their cosplay. Just because a woman's outfit is different than what is the typical costume does not mean that they're asking for it. Nope. That also pertains to males, too. Hey. So, they're not asking for this attention. They're just cosplaying a different style than what other cosplayers cosplay as. Now, if you see it happening, or if you are the one being targeted, report it. And don't just allow it to happen. Just report it. Report it. Just say, hey, there's a guy who's walking around who's taking pictures and inappropriately. He's not, getting pictures. He's getting those kind of pictures. Or I got groped. Or whatever. Report it. Don't just, yeah. And if you witness it and you notice it happening, report it. Report it to security, staff, anybody. Now, if it's a staff member who's doing it, then report it up to their higher ups because that's not okay. Let's take care of this and kill it in its midst. If you see it happening online where some guy is or people are just making suggestive comments towards a picture that is of somebody and it's not okay, report it. We're not going to tolerate this. I don't tolerate it. Which now comes to my part of the story of why I'm very huge about this. Not only because of what I witnessed, but that I have my own personal experiences. So I've gone to 2 SAC animes. One SAC anime, I got a lot of attention for my cosplaying, which is kind of not shocking. I got attention. None of it being super negative, but majority of it being more a lot of people wanting hugs. And so I was like, totally cool. When they asked, cool. If they wanted a picture, cool. I also got nicknamed at this SAC anime Touch Link, and I don't know whether or not that's inappropriate or not. It wasn't until SAC Winter did I really realize that something, kind of went wrong. And I'm not going to allow it to stop me from going to any conventions, but it has me more on the line of the edge of what is okay. And this is pertaining to the point of cost consenting. This SAC Anime Winter I was at, I had a person come up to me and wanted a picture with me, and totally I consented to that, and I was cool. It was the part that blew me away, and I really don't know. She didn't really exactly ask, and it just happened out of the blue. And even now, I'm still baffled by it, and I don't know what to do about it. But other than the fact that I think the next time this kind of happens, I'm going to say, please, don't do that. If you wanted that, ask me. But what happened was I had a young female who was having a picture taken with me, and the next thing I know, she kisses me. And this is a complete stranger. I don't know them. And nor did they ask. That troubles me. And so I really don't know how to really deal with it. Other than, okay, it happened. I kind of was unconsented to the fact that I got kissed, but it still troubles me that it happened. I'm not going to report it because there's nothing I could do. I don't know her name. I haven't seen any of the pictures she's posted. Nothing. So I can't really prove, and it's a lot harder to prove as me to say that this happened other than tell my story. So yeah, I've had situations happen to me. So among all that, I want to say let's start a whole project here. Let's try to stomp out non-consent kind of stuff and also prevent bullying. That means doing it online and reporting stuff that you think is inappropriate and not okay. What I mean by inappropriate is if you see somebody treating somebody else or bashing another cosplayer, to report it and don't allow it to just happen. If you are being bullied or treated inappropriately, report it. That also goes towards going to conventions and taking it to the higher ups if you have to, if it's a staff member or whatnot. And if it is a con goer, then to report it to security at best. Because it is not okay, it's not going to be tolerated, and we need to stop it in its tracks. Bullying is all around us. Sexual harassment is all around us. But we can do something about it, and we need to start raising our voices that it's not going to be tolerated, and we need to do something about it. So, this is my video today, and cause positive, alright? Bye.